6 days a week, it's going to be used to forge horseshoes, but 1 day a week, an anvil is used to forge victories here in Indianapolis, and it's been wrong once again at the city's Lucas Oil Stadium, telling us all it is time for football. Today, our draw features two from the AFC, between the Miami Dolphins and the Indianapolis Colts. Leading the Dolphins, Mike McDaniel always has a good quote ready, now in his 4th year with Miami. Along the opposing sideline, the head coach of the Colts. Her guys energized by this home crowd, ready for some football.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott, starting our 2nd year here in the Madden booth. And here we go on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So the Dolphins offense headed out for their opening drive. They're led out by the 4th-year pro from Liberty, Malik Willis.
Kid, I really think this is one of those moments where every starting quarterback in the opener, right? Week 1, all has a sense of gratitude. All has a smile on their face. You're one of 32 guys on the planet that get to start an NFL season, and you want to make the most of that chance.
We put a receiver in motion left. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Let's go. 19, 18, let's go.
Here's Willis to the air. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And that takes them to 3rd down. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is...
And the Colts get to him. Down he goes. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Every defense in this league is going to sign up for a 3-and-out to begin a ball game. But to send them off the field, to really add that extra tone setter by backing them up with a sack, well, that's the cherry on top of that 3-and-out.
Now it's Jake Bailey, who's out to punt this for the Dolphins. And this is going to be his first punt of the new season. I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. So out come the Colts for their first offensive possession. And bringing them out, one of the league's most tooled-up quarterbacks, Brock. He's trying to reach a new ceiling here in year 3. Anthony Richardson.
I got a smile on my face. I know he has a smile on his face as he runs out with a new season ripe with every possibility. This is only the first scene of a 4.5-month movie. He could be playing the part of the league MVP. Maybe leading a legit contender into the postseason. How he starts this campaign, though, well, how you start can have a massive impact on how things play out.
No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Come on. 60 boxes. Go.
They go again with Taylor. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive run, you really break the backs of the defense.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Here we go. Ready.
On the ground, DJ Giddens gets it. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Off the play fake. Here's Richardson. He rolls to his right. Moving right. Airs it. His first throw is an interception. And the Dolphins will take over as he records his first interception of our season. What a call for their first pass of the game. It would have been a big hitter if they completed it, Brock, but just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception.
You could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first chance to go get some work done in this one. They did the homework, number one. And number two, Kate, as Russell Wilson loves to say, the separation was in the preparation.
It was the rookie from Ohio State there to bring him down. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Working from the gun, it's Willis. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that is a Dolphins first down.
First down. A gain of 13 yards.
They go play action. Here's Willis. That one's caught along the left sideline. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. First down.
That's another Dolphins first down.
Hey.
Wideouts getting involved in the ground game. They're on him behind the line, and the give to the receiver doesn't work. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
18 Cardinal. Ready.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. And they find him after just a yard, and it's third down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third and long for him here. Oh, he's in trouble, and he's going to go down. The Colts got him. And they come up big on third down there with the sack.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
The kick by Patterson is good. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Return coming from the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Colts with their offense out, their second drive coming up. They threw the interception on their opening drive, Brock, but that's right from their memory as they head back out now.
Yeah, it's got to be, right? And when you throw that pick early, you've got to flush it. The defense up with that, holding that offense on the other side to just a field goal and giving this offense now some hope as they take the field again.
It's second down.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it, 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Running right, this is Taylor. And this defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
They're going to turn to Taylor on third down. And this one does not get close. He stopped after 3, and that's going to bring up fourth down. Trying to work quickly now.
A gain of 3. It's fourth down.
Going for it on fourth. Richardson. It's on target to Pierce. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts pull ahead 6-3 in the first. I love plays like this, Bronx. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts take a 4-point lead.
Dolphins 3. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Here comes Malik Washington. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Miami set to take over once again on offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well.
Ready up.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10.
Ready. Go.
They'll start the drive with Achan. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
On the check.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready.
Willis now. And the Colts get to him. Down he goes. It'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game. They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this 1st down.
Get it. Crack all 80. Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Shit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Starts his return from the 23. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. Here comes the Colts offense now for another possession. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series.
On the ready.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
Play action with Richardson. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
2nd and 19 at the 29-yard line.
18. Ready. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
To throw, Richardson. Left side into the hands of Warren. They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. We're through 1/4 of this opening weekend of football. The Colts have taken the early lead. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Colts have the football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Straight ahead with Taylor. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Yeah, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
70 Timberwolf. Hey, man.
2
Richardson on third. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him. Offense is set, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Taylor now up the middle. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Richardson now. Escapes the pocket. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Trap 60, trap 60. Ready. Buffalo 18. Go street. Ready.
To the air on 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. The Colts are going to turn to their kicker, Spencer Schrader, for the field goal try. This a 39-yarder, and it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Return starts from the goal line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. The Miami offense sent it out there now. And they take over down 10-3 following that score. A play fake now, Willis to throw. Finds him over the middle. And the Colts pick it up. Well, they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Here we go. Here we go. Go.
1st down throw here from Richardson. And he can't make a hook up on the deep ball. That's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
18, 5, Cougar 9.
Back to the air. It's Richardson. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Go! Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready, right?
Taylor trying to run for this first. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Running it here with Giddens. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
It really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number 1, got to control that nose tackle. Number 2, you got to get people to the 2nd level. That was teaching tape.
Ready.
Taylor runs it in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts grow their lead off the turnover. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Kicking team out to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts double their lead to 14.
Colts 17. Dolphins 3. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Return starts from the goal line. He brushed him off with ease. The Dolphins sending their offense back out there. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. To throw, here's Willis. Connects on the crosser. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it's going to be 1st down Miami. On the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. So Reed, they hand it to Achane. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that is the Dolphins' 1st down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys. Not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that makes it 4th down. Now it's Riley Patterson trying his Dolphins field goal. He was good on his first kick. Gonna need to hit this one well to go 2 for 2. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that gets him back to within 11.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Colts offense set to head out. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone. But the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
And he runs out after a very nice game. They're going to have to hang on to that momentum, though, as we have reached the 2-minute warning. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Here's Richardson. Down the field. He's got Pierce. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Play fake. It's Richardson. Flushed out of the pocket. Going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Taylor is in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. that one right down the middle. And the Colts push their lead to 18.
Dolphins 6. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Washington now to return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. The Dolphins offense ready to go as they take the field. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. Dolphins just about set up here, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Willis. Oh, he's in trouble, and he's going to go down. The Colts got him. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see here, 2nd and 19. Willis looking to throw. Pass complete, 2-2 Atwell. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Timeout Indianapolis, that's its 2nd. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down. Throw, 3rd and long. This is not going to get it done on 3rd down. They catch him behind the line. This goes for a loss. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. Jake Bailey on the punt. They could really use a good one here. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. He's got it at the 24. And he didn't quite break it, but still an excellent return that gets him up near midfield. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And they've had a real connection looking his way in our opening half. Seems pretty clear that he's the one the coverage is going to have to adjust to and start slowing down. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Even though there's a lot of game time left here, Kate, this just feels like a must for the defense. A little bit of desperation. You cannot allow this offense to find the end zone again, in a massive sack on 1st down. That's the right way to begin this series defensively.
Now a toss play. Taylor. And he gets him around 6 there. It was Marcus Williams in on that stop.
With all these collisions these running backs take between the tackles, sure nice to get a little crease on the outside, get in that open field, and let these runners do their thing.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down.
Ready? 18 card. Ready.
Richardson. Ooh, puts him here under this one, right side. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it, knocked it away, forcing 4th down. The Colts ready for the punt. And no doubt he wants to get his season started with a good one here. So we've reached halftime, Brock, in a lopsided contest so far. Let's hear what Scott Hansen has to say. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Kate, thanks.
And with no halftime report this week, it seems we're going to get right back to the field for the start of quarter number 3. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Colts have running back Jonathan Taylor headed out with the rest of the offense. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Second down carry for Taylor. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down.
Down at the 31. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
Here we go.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
Cut out left. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. I'm just going to go out on a limb, partner, and say that this defense is probably pretty tired of having to deal with this guy by these points.
Tired or exhausted?
Both?
Yeah, they don't have an answer. And when you've got an elite guy like this, no matter what you throw at him and he delivers, man, it puts you to sleep.
They fake the handoff. Now Richardson. On him quick, and they bring it down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
It's a 10-yard loss.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Off the play fake. Here's Richardson. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Rig alert.
3rd and long. It's Richardson. And the deep ball falls incomplete.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that stretches the lead to 21.
My life experience has taught me these kickers are a lot like golfers. They know how to keep score. They know when they've hit their best shots. They know when they've hit their career longs, and he just got it done.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Offense returning to the field now for the Dolphins. They're down 21 now after that last score and in need of a comeback as we work through this game.
Ready?
Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Panther 60. Let's go. Ready?
At the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Viking 18.
Lewis in the pistol. Finds a seam down the middle. And they had somebody there for that quick stop, but a nice completion gets him across midfield. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Let's go. Set up.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Only able to get back to the line on that first down play, so no gain.
Well, that's what an offensive player never wants to see, a defender just waiting for him on the edge. At that point, the play's dead. And good effort on his part to at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing is Willis. And the Colts get to him. Down he goes. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Gotta figure out this third down here. Here he goes, third and long. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force fourth down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Now carried by Giddens. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8, 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Taylor again. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Calm, cool, collected from this offense. Love to see it. No tunnel vision on what down it was. Just focused on executing the play in front of them.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. That one finds Josh Downs. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 79 Broncos.
Richardson on 1st and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. After that play, we see some concern out there, and now we know why. That's our top pick in the draft who's shaken up. Boy, they had big expectations for him this season. Hopefully this turns out to be nothing. Buying some time right. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. That throw intended for Tyler Warren. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Go street. 18, 5 in.
Richardson on 3rd. This finds its target. That's Taylor. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
They go to him again. And this time he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. That one splits the uprights. And the Colts continue piling on to this lead.
Dolphins 6. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Return starts from the goal line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Miami set to take over once again on offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10.
Come on. Hey.
Willis to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 27.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He has the first over the middle. Still going inside the 35. And he has it all the way down to the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 42 yards. That's good for a Dolphins 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Check, Pep. Check, Panther.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Dolphins who have the ball, hoping they can flip the script because this game has been a nightmare for them so far. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Smash. Ready.
Working from the gun, it's Willis. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Sauce Gardner with the INT.
Well, these were the kind of plays they needed, frankly, earlier in the game when it was still somewhat close. By this point, still a great play, but a bit of a hollow highlight with the game already decided.
He puts some air under it deep down the left. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
And it's as we expected, partner. We call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give him that 1st down.
70 Rangers. Mustang 19. Viking 18.
To the air on this 1st down. Richardson finds him on the crossing route. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. And he has stayed productive throughout this game. He's up to the 300-yard mark after that last completion. Really has been a solid showing for him finding his targets.
The 38-yard line.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
60 Maverick. Ready. And Dragon 60. Go.
1st down throw here from Richardson. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Dolphins are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
I think they were going to be grateful just to get the ball back, but now look at where they're getting it, Kate. It's already inside field goal range. I promise you this, they're going to be disappointed if they don't get at least 3 points off that takeaway.
The Miami offense headed out there now. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Throwing on 1st down, Willis. Here's a screen for Achane. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there. I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled in knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction, but how well the defense had that one covered.
Short pass brought in. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins cut the lead by a quarter. Down now to 21. Down by 3 scores. Their hand is forced. They're going to try the onside kick here. And the Colts are able to bring in the kick. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flip.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
48-yard line.
It's tossed to Taylor, headed left. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from them. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
Intended target there was Tyler Warren, and now it's 2nd down.
Ready? Let's go. You're ready to spin. You're ready to spin. We're going. Mustang 19. Ready?
Back to the air. It's Richardson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Intended target there was Tyler Warren. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
Go street. Not Cougar 19.
3rd and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. The Colts are going to turn to their kicker, Spencer Schrader, for the field goal try. It's a 39-yarder from the left hash.
A 39-yard attempt.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And the advantage now sits at 24.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Washington now to return. Shoots away from one. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Dolphins sending their offense back out there. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, I'd expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
He was brought down at the 26.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. The play fake now. Willis to throw. He'll step up, and there he goes. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
That's good.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Gun snap now to Willis. Right side and in the hands of Allen. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Here we go.
They go play action. Here's Willis. And he overshoots his man. It's incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Shotgun now on third down. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
That was a situation where he got the time in the pocket he needed. There just wasn't anyone open to throw it to. It got to the point he had two choices as that clock is going off in his head. Force a throw and risk a pick, or just get rid of it and cut your losses on the play.
Let's go. Back on 80.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on fourth down. He connects downfield. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. What a play to beat this defense on fourth down. 23 yards and a first.
First down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Motioning the tight end now. Willis gets this one to Waller. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
To throw, here's Willis. Throw left side, complete. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal.
Hot 7, hot go.
Quick throw left side, complete. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins putting up points in a game decided. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks at our day growing.
And he's in for 2, so don't write him off just yet. I know the chances are slim, but still a small one in this two-possession game. All right, partner, it is a small step on a long road back, but a necessary one. The touchdown and that conversion drop us back down to a 2-score game.
So you're saying there's a chance, Kate, just a little bit of a chance. Maybe they got to do it again and again and again. But all I know, time may not be on their side, but they did gain just a little bit of momentum.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Come on, ready.
Now a handoff to Taylor. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive. So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 42-yard line.
Ready.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Let's go now.
Here's Giddens. Not much space available there, maybe 2, and that brings up 3rd down. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half.
Now 3rd and 5.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Back to 50, back to 50.
On here with Giddens. And tackled just in time to prevent that first down. That brings up 4th and maybe a yard.
Down at the 35-yard line. A gain of 4 brings up 4th down and 1.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Colts looking like they'll start this season with a win.
52-yard attempt.
Ready, set.
The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this. They're going Taylor. And it is a first down for the Colts, and they can go ahead now and breathe easy. They're going to win this ball game.
Gain of 18.
With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And that's incomplete. We've got a flag down, and there was contact, but is this going to go against the offense? So they had the incompletion, but the defense decides they'd rather take the penalty and the yards and play that down again. So the penalty backs him up. Here's a first and 20.
Here we go. Pat the 60. Pat.
They're going to pass it here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Walking the tightrope there, but he makes the grab in bounds.
That's pretty impressive, Kate. I mean, to have the awareness, the body control to not just secure the ball, but to keep both feet down on the sideline.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now.
Ready? 7-5, 19, Tiger, 19.
Richardson back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. The Colts are going to turn to their kicker, Spencer Schrader, for the field goal try. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And make this a 19.3 score advantage.
We got ourselves a 3-score game now after that make. It's got to feel like it's going to just about do it with any hopes of a comeback still smoldering. I think these kickers enjoy those opportunities, Kate, to be the one to kick this lead out of range.
Washington now to return. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Dolphins offense ready to go as they take the field. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
Here's Willis to the air. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's good for a Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They go play action on 1st down. Fits it through the middle. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. Hurry up offense now as time runs down.
3 yards. That's another Dolphins first down. 1st and 10.
Willis looking to throw. Throw left side, grabbed by Allen. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Let's go now. Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Working from the gun, it's Willis. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line to gain.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Receiver in motion, going left. They're going play action. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins get it back to within 2 possessions.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Patterson on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Dolphins shave some of the lead. It's down now to 12.
Dolphins 28.
Well, time making this all but impossible, but they're going to try for the onside kick here anyway. And that's covered up by the Colts. And that should be our final highlight from this one.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Let go.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And he's going to set him up all the way down at that 7-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas, and you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
1st and goal, here's Taylor. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. The outcome's decided here, but we got a timeout with 2 seconds on the clock so they can think it over before their final play. The Colts are going to turn to their kicker, Spencer Schrader, for the field goal try. Pretty easy kick here, Brock, just 22 yards. His kick is good at the end, but boy, Brock, we might see some words exchanged at midfield here as they add